I'm joined by Racing and Football Outlook's Nick Watts, looking ahead to this weekend's big betting race at Newcastle, which is, of course, the Northumberland Plate. Hi, Nick.
Hello.
So, ground is absolute key here because it's going to be very testing. Current favourite, Ile de Ré, and you're confident he can follow up on last time's success in the Chester Cup?
Yeah, I mean, he had very similar conditions to deal with at Chester, didn't he? I mean, they didn't even have stalls then. They couldn't use the stalls, so it's a flag start. That's how bad it was there. He seemed to cope with it admirably. Always looked like winning, always in the right place. Finished off the race really well. The query is here, he's off a £12 higher mark, so you know the handicapper has taken due note of that win last time. It won't be so easy for him now, but I think Donald McCain as a trainer, you know, he shouldn't just be recognised as a jumps trainer. We saw with Overturn how brilliant he is at setting these kind of horses up for big flat handicaps. He's done it before. He would have had this in mind ever since Ile de Ré won the Chester Cup, I think. Although no horse has done that double for a quite a long time now. I think Ativo was the last one. Yeah, I mean, I'd give him every chance because he's just a horse. When you do get conditions like this, you just have to pick a horse that you know is going to go on them, and Ile de Ré does that.
Okay, and looking at a few of the dangers, the biggest danger probably is Gulf of Naples, who ran a brilliant fourth in the Ascot Gold Cup, and De Souza was really confident that he'll handle the ground, and he thinks he's got a group race in him, this horse. Yeah,
I mean, Gulf of Naples, as you said, ran fantastically well last time out. You'd have to wonder if that's left a mark. It's very soon after Ascot here. It was a gruelling race, the Gold Cup. I know they went a slow pace early on, but they weren't finishing that quickly either.
Yeah.
They looked a real scrambled finish with Frankie just getting home. But yeah, you can't argue with the fact that Gulf of Naples has run a superb race there. But this is going to be very, very testing ground again. That's another one that ran in the Chester Cup. So he's had a few hard races this season. You know, from the Johnston team, you always think that they might have another race in them because they're always very tough. But you know, I think it's a big ask.
De Souza did say he'd come out of it. He has come out of it well, though, and he didn't have too hard a race, so it'll be interesting to see. But looking further down the betting, two that have come in for support significantly are Figaro and Palazzo Bianco, and I know you quite fancied Palazzo Bianco.
Well, it's just interesting that John Gosden's gone with him rather than Thimar, who he had in the race as well. So obviously a vote of confidence for Palazzo Bianco, and he obviously thinks out of those two that he's the one who's going to handle the ground best. So that's interesting. John Gosden, the man to follow at Royal Ascot, in great form. Great that setting one up for a race like this. So you'd have to give it due consideration. If you wanted to throw another big price one into the pot as well, the Betchworth Kid, I mean, he's a real old favourite. He's been going round and round for years, but he should handle conditions. He's used to ground like this. He's another one I wouldn't rule out, but he doesn't win very often, so you could see him going one and finishing well for a place, but probably not doing enough to win it.
Okay, so that's Ile de Ré to win the Northumberland Plate at Newcastle.